Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Y'all ain't see that. You are not gonna want to click off this video, man. We got a full breakdown of why Drake secretly hates DJ Akademiks. We got geek about it, y'all. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all please go purchase a copy of Street Dad, the Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufacturing Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description. Look, this is gonna be one of them ones. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
You looked hurt when you was talking about Drake not hitting you back.
Of course I was. Yo, Drake is fake as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. Drake, I love you, bro, but you fake, bro. That's fake. I'm sorry. I love his music. That's fake. Fake. You know when you were looking back like in your messages with a nigga? The last 5 messages I sent that nigga ain't respond.
He hurt. That's a fake laugh. It hurt him.
DJ Akademiks has built a reputation as Drake's biggest fan and loudest supporter.
Cause Drake is all y'all niggas daddy. That's a fact. My top 5 is Drake, 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 Drake.
On the surface, it might seem like the two are cool, but the uncomfortable truth is Drake doesn't like Akademiks. In fact, it's pretty clear that he barely respects him and only keeps him around because he's useful.
Dang.
It's not that Drake is subtle about it either. There's a pattern, a quiet disdain, a string of dismissals that make it obvious that the relationship isn't built on mutual respect. But how could it be when a grown man acts like this towards another man?
Oh, Drake talking, my bad. He talking. Like, pause, y'all gonna think this gay type, but like, I called him Aubrey, he called me Livingston one time, no cap. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I swear.
Y'all on a first name basis. That's
Yeah, we on a first name basis.
Yeah, y'all besties. Be like,
Get off that dick, bro. What is you doing?
Akademiks
Yeah, he a grown man, bro. That joint just sad to look at his inner child. He wearing his inner child on his sleeve, bro. And this a part of why he be crashing out on everybody. All that anger is built up in the inside. Sad.
is one of the first streamers Drake ever connected with. Since then, Drake has been intentionally aligning himself with the new wave of content creators and streamers. Guys like Kai, Aiden, DDG, and others who bring a younger audience.
The next generation doesn't just want to hang out with you. The next generation wants to be a Duke, or a Tylil, or a Ray, or a DDG.
Yet, despite his early connection to Drake and years of diehard support, Ak has been left out in the cold more times than he probably wants to admit. It becomes hard to ignore when you look at how Drake treats others compared to him. Ak, who's been championing Drake since we've known him, still can't get a text back when it matters. When he asked for tickets to a Drake show, his DM went unanswered for months.
Yo, I'm trying to pop out for one of them New York tour dates. Let me get some tickets. That sound good, chat? There's no please in there. There's no please. I ain't put no emojis. Like, what should I say? I gotta tell me where I don't look like a bitch. I'm.
Yo, you sound like a guy who never been on a date and you just asking for advice for your first date. Like, what should I wear? Like, what cologne should I wear? Or what shoes should I wear? That's what you sound like. I know he was glazing Drake, but when somebody put the clips together, like a good example, like when Deleted put his clips together, he bring it back to reality. Like, he make you start to think about it like, nah, this is really real. Like, we be joking and trolling and like, oh, he's a glazer. But when they put these clips together, it's a whole different ball game, bro. It makes you look at it like, yo, he's down bad, bro.
I'm trying to be cool with it. Come on. You know when you were looking back like in your messages with a nigga? The last 5 messages I sent that nigga ain't respond.
He later admitted he felt hurt by that, and as much as he's tried to brush it off, the pain was obvious.
You looked hurt when you was talking about Drake not hitting you back. Were you hurt that he didn't hit you back?
Of course I was. I was waiting for 2 months every day, checking the message. Yo, Drake is fake as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. Drake, I love you, bro, but you fake, bro. I messaged Drake in April. I messaged a nigga. I said, bro, I bought my tickets. I bought like tens of thousands of tickets. You know what? He gonna message me right now? I swear. I would have got you straight. My nigga, you had 3 months. What?
Drake did the same thing to the what's the dude that they caught in at the GNX concert? The politician dude, his name Jock Mead or something like that. He wasn't texting him, he wasn't DMing him back nothing either. Dang, this is sad, bro. And I guarantee you TDE would have gave Akademiks free tickets before Drake would. I guarantee you. If Akademiks say, yo, Top Dog, man, you know, I done said some things, but it's all just, I guarantee you they would have sent them some tickets, bro. Guarantee you, bro. Guarantee. They mature over there, bro. They mature, bro. They already lived the street life and did all that, bro. I guarantee you, bro. Drake couldn't get this man no free tickets, bro.
What? I tell you about this industry shit.
What stung even more was realizing that Drake only seems to hit him up when there's a scandal, when something goes wrong, when damage control is needed. That's when Akademiks suddenly matters.
You know what's crazy? Nigga, let it be a scandal. That nigga hit me back in 29 seconds. Yo, that's just false. It wasn't the first month. I'm like, damn, my niggas ain't hit me yet.
You see what I'm saying?
The second month, I'm like, holy shit, I can't be that low.
Now, some people might say the ticket situation isn't a big deal, but when you zoom out and look at the bigger picture, it really is. Ak has been one of the most vocal defenders of Drake during some of his biggest controversies, from the Quentin Miller ghostwriting accusations to the recent back and forth with Kendrick. He has repeatedly helped shape the narrative in Drake's favor, often at the expense of his own credibility.
In rap, the rest of y'all don't matter. It's Drake, Aubrey, Drizzy Drake, and Drizzy Marley, nigga.
Damn, get off that nigga dick, bro. Get off of it, bro. That's what I'm, bro. Damn.
I think he'd drink Drake bathwater, bro. I really think he would.
For someone who's been that committed, who stuck his neck out for OVO time and time again, you would think the very least Drake could do was make sure he's taken care of, even in small ways. He had to get his own tickets because Drake and his team don't really mess with him like that. They don't rate him.
That's fake. I'm sorry. I love his music. That's fake. I'm sorry. Nigga, I sent you a text from April, no response. I sent you a text 10 minutes ago, you responded. How that shit work? I don't get it. This is bewildering to me. Bro, that's some sucker shit like, yo, bro, give me some tickets.
It's kind of wild that Ak linked with Ye before Drake. Kendrick and Dave
He about to cry, bro. This is serious, y'all.
gave him tickets and welcomed him with open arms before Drake ever did.
Told you. I was just guessing. Or was that in my subconscious? Probably was in my subconscious. I don't know. Check it out. Listen to what he said.
It's kind of wild that Ak linked with Ye before Drake. Kendrick and Dave gave him tickets and welcomed him with open arms before Drake ever did.
Kendrick's team treated me pretty well. You know, they took care of me, gave me all the tickets I wanted. They, you know, made sure we was in some VIP section. Salute to PG Lang. They treated me very nicely.
Yo! What's up, bro? You the fake one. That's why I like going over these clips, bro. I never seen this before, bro. That's wild. Now you up here. Now you talking junk about Dave Free, talking about how? They loved on you, bro. What's up? You fake, bro. You are fake.
Somebody says, how PG Lang get Act tickets before OVO? Drake don't fuck with me, nigga. No, I'm playing. If it was Drake performing, nigga, I would be up there right by the fucking barrier, nigga. Like, just like, Aubrey, bless us with music. Dick rider, dick rider, dick rider!
We saw the clip where his friend was pointing out to him that Drake is just using him. Ak tried to brush it off, but you could tell it struck a nerve.
You deemed that nigga for tickets to the concert.
He didn't see it.
He didn't see it. Now, Ak, you see everything else you send him? Now all of a sudden he didn't see it. When he needs you, he'll send you DMs, he'll play old buddy with you, but he really don't fuck with you. You think Drake shows you love?
Drake showed me a lot of love.
How? What's he do? Show you love.
I got exclusive info.
What do you do with that exclusive info? You say to the world,
nigga, let it be a scandal. That nigga hit me back in 29 seconds. Yo, Ak, that's just false.
Let's go back to when Drake released For All the Dogs. Ak announced that Drake would call into his stream to talk about the project. He stayed up for 15 hours waiting for a call that never came.
15 hours waiting for this project. I'm gonna see if I can get the boy on the phone. See if I can get a shot with him real quick. I'll pull her up early.
Yo, he had him wait 50. I would punch Drake and I would have. Ooh. Had him wait 15 hours, bro.
Came.
15 hours waiting for this project. I'm gonna see if I can get the boy on the phone. See if I can get a shot with him real quick. I'll pull her up early. I ain't get the answer, man. He'll hit me back. And please, I know some of y'all gonna try to do the most. Please don't make anything of Yo, Drake's my boy, man. We gonna chop it up. You know,
It said Drake called someone else that night.
we gonna do some shit on stream, right?
Somebody's calling me, chat.
Oh!
Hey, bro, this shit was worth the wait. I've been streaming for 10 hours, gang.
But when Drake needed something from him, like having him apologize for the crazy things he said about SZA, suddenly the line was open.
One of the first times like we really like kind of locked in, Drake calls me and he says, yo, bro, I can never tell you what to do because I respect your platform. And he essentially called me and said, yo, I'm trying to cut these songs with this girl and she's visibly upset. Some of the stuff you've said really bothers her.
That's how this relationship works. Drake shows up when there's a mess to clean, but goes ghost when there's nothing to gain. What's sad is that Ak seems to think proximity equals friendship. Just because these artists text him or use him to spread information doesn't mean they rate him. And in his heart, he knows this. These aren't friendships. The artists see him as a utility, nothing more. I wish he could see how they aren't laughing with him, but are laughing at him.
What do you drink when you create?
What do you drink?
Because this does it all for
Yo,
you.
listen.
I can't wait till your album is dropping. Thank you.
Okay, do your shot, man. Listen, man.
Oh my God,
Let's see it.
Know.
Oh my
Wait.
goodness.
Just say one thing for me.
Respect. You're my guy. You already know.
Corny ass nigga.
This is Akademiks after speaking to Drake publicly for the first time. This man literally did an acceptance speech after getting treated like a groupie.
Thank you guys. That wasn't for me. As I said, I'm not bad energy, bro. I'm passionate. Yeah, I love this shit. Bro, I went to college for biomathematics, bro. I spent $125,000 and I never used that degree ever in my life. I respect Drake for respecting us.
Either he can't see it,
He crying because Drake FaceTime him, bro. Drake be FaceTiming them other streamers like it ain't nothing, bro.
or he sees it but chooses to ignore it because he wants to be in the circle. He wants to be down so badly, he'll endure whatever disrespect it takes. The truth is, he's only ever been a mouthpiece, and in trying to become more, he ends up doing too much. Now let's be real, Drake isn't totally wrong for keeping him at a distance, because when Ak talks about him or to him, it's cringe. Their interactions are always awkward. They always feel or look forced. Ak looks and sounds like he's happy to be there, while Drake looks like he's counting the seconds until it's over. He doesn't realize how bad he makes himself look, and in turn, how bad he makes Drake look. He quickly forgets his role, like when he said he would set up the fight between Kendrick and Drake.
Drake down to catch a fade. What's up? Let's keep it on the internet, right? Could one of y'all respond on behalf of Dot? Is he down to catch a fade? I'm speaking for Drake now. He's down to catch a fade. Drake ain't never ducked no fade. Drake don't fuck with the nigga. All right, so I'll speak for him. Yo, y'all want to catch a fade next week, the week after? We can line it up. He on tour. After tour, Drake, Kendrick, fade. I'm speaking, I'll put my name.
No, you need to fade with Drake, bro. Akademiks, you need to fade with Drake, bro.
Name on the line. Drake down to catch a fade. What's up? So I'm speaking for him. And by the way, if Drake don't do it, now I'm pussy because or I'm pussy or I'm a liar.
He's not gonna be setting up any fights. Come on, bro. Drake will tell him something, knowing Ak will repeat it on stream as gospel. Same goes with the very random rant about LeBron cheating on his wife. Why would he jump out the window for Drake like that?
Let me just tell you what I've heard. Yo, LeBron, you've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host. He used to supply you with the bitches. I'm sorry, my nigga. You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy, but when you come to Canada...
Oh, so he was instructed by Drake to say that. I remember this. I remember this right here. So since Drake couldn't come out and say that, that should be everywhere if Drake came out and said that. He used Akademiks to say it.
I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women.
Like, what is the reason to go this hard for Drake? I need to know why. What is Drake telling Ak that's putting the battery in Ak back to make him want to jump out the window like this? You know, after you hang up with Drake and Drake's feeding you certain things, you can't just get on your chat and say anything. You got to think about what you got to protect.
Ak doesn't realize that every time he repeats these stories, he chips away at his own credibility. He's constantly defending Drake's lies only to get exposed later. That's the most painful part. Ak has said over and over again that he values truth, that he hates being lied on, and that he protects his platform's credibility. But the very person he idolizes, The artist he calls his GOAT is the reason people are now starting to doubt him. Keeping Ak close enough to use, but far enough to never truly respect, is going to backfire. It's not gonna end well for Drake.
Dang, that joint made me feel sorry for him, because I got a heart. You know what I'm saying? I know we be getting on Ak, but now I'm looking at him like yo, you's a little child, bro. I'm looking at him like, yo, you's a little child, like you just like that little child who just like got his hopes up high. You know what I'm saying? And your pops never came, man. Your pops never came, bro. And you just like, dang, bro, that's sad. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Link gonna be in the description. Shout out to Geek About It. Always cooking up these marvelous, wonderful videos, bro. I love when he cook up these videos, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.